Hey, I'm the Highway Walker, and today we're going to talk about a subject that's a little personal. What if you're in the middle of the woods and suddenly you have a crap attack and you don't have any toilet paper? OMG. This situation actually happened to us this past Christmas. We went hiking up the mountain. I had fixed a big country breakfast with the bacon and everything, when suddenly my daughter and my husband were both having a crap attack. Now luckily my daughter had on an inexpensive pair of gloves, and that's what ended up bailing them out. What are some of the things that you need to look out for when you are having a crap attack and you're in the middle of the woods?
Oh man!
First of all, I want to say, if you're going to grab leaves, make sure you know how to identify what is poison ivy or poison oak. Poison ivy tends to vine up the tree. Poison oak more stays closer to the ground. But you've heard this phrase, 3 leaves means leave it be. Do not grab a plant with 3 leaves. And here's pictures of those. This is poison ivy and this is poison oak. Do not grab those because you could break out into a really bad rash that is just very uncomfortable, and so you don't want to do that. If you do grab the wrong leaves and you recognize, OMG, I have now got poison ivy, poison oak on my hands, make sure you wash them immediately with some soap if you can. If you've got a creek nearby or lake, whatever, just get that off of your hands as soon as possible, even off your clothes. When you do have your crap attack and you're on the trail, make sure you get off the trail. Don't leave your mess right there for someone to walk into, you know what I'm saying, later. Not going to be a very happy camper if that is the case. Make sure that if you can, cover it, bury it, get rid of it. You want to make sure you do that. If you're in a situation where there's snow, use the snow. It's clean, it'll do a good job, it'll wash it up a little bit. A lot of people say, oh, you got to take your pants off and you got to do this and that. You don't have to take your pants all the way off, but you need to do it in a high squatting position. Try to lean back as much as possible. Some people grab a hold of a tree trunk or a branch just to lean back to hold their weight so they can squat where they don't end up getting anything on their britches. If you have a shovel, that's really cool. You can make yourself a little pit and then make sure that you shovel it that way. Also, if you're near water, try to keep in mind that you need to be about 100 feet from the water so you don't contaminate it. That's usually suggested. Just another thing that a lot of folks don't think of when you're having a crap attack, you just want to get this thing done. We've got a show on a bathroom bucket that we're going to make. If you're camping and you happen to have some supplies, that is a really great way, is just to turn your bucket into a toilet. You got to make sure of how you get rid of the waste. Human waste there's some rules that some of the parks actually have that you can't just do it the way you want to. Also, hand disposable wipes are great to have in your bug out bag or in your camping gear, just to keep your hands sanitized. So now you have some ideas of what you're going to do if you have a serious crap attack in the middle of the woods and you don't have any toilet paper.